You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chillson, and this is my review for The Christophers. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Christophers is a 2025 black comedy from director Steven Soderbergh. The children of a once famous artist hire a forger to complete unfinished, long abandoned canvases so that they will have an inheritance once he dies. The film stars Ian McKellen, Michaela Cohen, Jessica Gunning, and James Corden. So I was able to check out The Christophers at the 2025 Toronto International Film Festival, where the film did have its world premiere. Now, Steven Soderbergh and we have an interesting relationship as viewer to filmmaker. There were years where I was going by like, okay, his films aren't really doing it for me. It's been a while, including right up to the first of three films now that I've seen of his in 2025. Wasn't a big fan of. But then I loved Black Bag. Like really, really loved Black Bag. And now he's got me two in a row because I loved the Christophers. I did not know what to anticipate. I did not know what to expect heading into this film, but I loved it. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, let's give it up for the acting here because I think the acting sells it all. It makes everything worthwhile. It takes that script and gives it immense amount of life. Sir Ian McKellen, amazing. Even as he ages, he continues to give knockout performance after knockout performance. And what a performance he gives in The Christophers. This is a complex character full of valleys and highs, mountaintops to the dips of hell. And he kills it with each and every aspect. And this is such an easy character to demonize, to make one note, to make quite flat and feel pretty unredeemable. But McKellen is able to breathe so much life into this artist. It was amazing. And then we have Michaela Cohen, who gives a much more reined in performance, a more internal performance, but also very, very effective. She delivers so much in the moments she has no dialogue, that she is just looking at people, observing situations, processing statements that are being said to her by this madman in the film. And she does so much with no words throughout the film that when she does speak, when she gives monologues, when she cracks jokes and is giving it back to him, it makes it all the better. She's amazing and stands right up there with McKellen in his tour de force performance. I also love the script. I thought it was very, very funny. Honestly, this is the most I laughed at a film personally at the 2025 TIFF so far. Now, granted, I haven't seen some of those comedies, but this is by far the most entertained I've been. It kicked my day off on the perfect right note. I thought it was hilarious. This is my type of brand of comedy. Honestly, I'm going to be this Ian McKellen character or a variation of him in 50 years' time. So, yeah, I thought he was hilarious. I thought she was hilarious. It was great. And the actual screenplay itself has a lot to say about art specifically and the importance of art, even when it doesn't feel important. And I loved that. I loved the relationship between Michaela and Ian. I thought that was so well established, specifically from the actors, but even in just the story, how they understand each other pretty much from the beginning. Even when Michaela's character is very angry at him, there's this great understanding between the two. Plus, the stuff with the kids is fun and funny enough. Like James Corden and them are here, but they don't get in the way. They actually add some entertainment value to the film itself. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's under 2 hours long, which is perfect for this type of film. It has some feeling. It gets you those emotional moments that you want out of a movie like this. It delivers just what I needed from the Christophers. So then, what didn't work so well when it came to The Christophers. Well, I think a few things just could have went a little bit deeper. The Christopher character obviously is a backdrop to the entire film. And part of me just wishes we got a little bit more with him, with his character, and what happened. It's nice to kind of have it be left open as Ian McKellen's character kind of goes through the gambit of emotions dealing with these paintings. But it also would have been nice, particularly in the third act, to get a little bit extra when it came to him specifically. Also, not the most original film. This is pretty play. You've seen similar plots and similar types of films before. It is kind of a feel-good crowd pleaser style movie. I don't have a problem with that, but I feel other people have had more of a problem with that. But I have to say, honestly, The Christophers has been one of my favorite films from TIFF 2025. I honestly loved it. I had such a good time watching this film. I was laughing. I was fully invested in what decision we were going to end up with these two characters. I was fully invested in their connection with one another. It was great. I had a ball. I loved it. And I'm so happy to be back on the Soderbergh train. Back to back absolute hits for me when it comes to Soderbergh in 2025. We don't talk about that first one he released. That wasn't for me. But please, once The Christophers gets a release, check this out. I have a feeling people are really going to enjoy this film. It's going to play really well to mainstream audiences and crowds, and it's going to just kind of be one that's hard not to at least like. So keep your eye out for The Christophers once it gets released after TIFF 2025. So that was my review for The Christophers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including each and every one of my reviews from TIFF. Also, join in on the discussion. Have you heard of The Christophers? Are you excited to check it out? Let me know all of your thoughts and comments either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on Twitter and Blue Sky. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.